Hello there, my name is Jack. I'm a former pro hockey player turned Hollywood producer. I'm making this video because something I need to get excuse me. Something I need to get off my chest. So I just tested positive. Excuse me. I just tested positive for that crazy MEM 39 virus that's going around. Just what I needed in my life. Just when everything was going so well. Excuse me. Now within 48 hours, it's going to turn my brain into a blank slate and wipe out all my precious memories. You know, at first I thought it was just another virus hyped up by the media to instill fear in people and get more views and likes on social media. But boy, was I ever wrong. Not even sure if this time next week I'll be able to recognize my friends and family. Sad. Speaking of my family, my dad was a big hockey fan. Growing up in Toronto, Canada, we were huge fans of the local NHL team, the Toronto Maple Leafs. We watched all their games on TV. I dedicated my life to hockey with the hope of one day playing in the NHL myself. That was my childhood dream. And I achieved that dream. I played for the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim. Unfortunately, my 5th year of playing professional hockey, I tore my ACL. I got reconstructive knee surgery, but that was it. My hockey career was over. Luckily for me, I had a buddy working at a production company in nearby LA. He managed to get me a job there. Felt like I switched careers overnight from sports to entertainment. But even with having little experience, I made a name for myself in just a few short years. There's so many memories that I don't want to forget. First time I ever played hockey, to signing my first pro contract, scoring my first NHL goal, buying my first sports car, my first puck bunny, my first serious girlfriend, my first Hollywood movie. What can I do? Nothing. I'm at the mercy of this virus, and I've come to accept that. Sure, in a few days I have no memories left. Nothing. But on the flip side, I'll still be able to breathe, eat, sleep, whatever. It's not like I'm going to die or become a zombie or anything. You know, if anything, I'd say this virus is a big help for me. Yeah, you're probably thinking I'm crazy right about now. Just hear me out. I want to introduce you to someone. Here, let me have to find it here. Here you go. This here is me and my brother Drew. He's 3 years younger than me. But we grew up playing hockey together. And a few years back, when I started working in Hollywood, I had dinner with him back home in Canada. And he told me a sad story of what happened to him when he was a kid. It was heartbreaking. Then he asked me to make a movie about it. Like the good brother that I am, I promised him that I would. But then like the bad brother I am, I never did it. I never got around to it. I was so focused on, making money, making a name for myself. I never had time for a passion project on the side with a topic that was so personal. However, now's that time. I'm here to finally keep my promise and tell the world the true story before this MEM 39 eats away whatever memory I have left. So Drew was really talented at hockey. He was even better than me. Such a good hockey player. But he quit playing at such a young age for what appeared to be no reason at all. My dad was furious with him. Extremely disappointed. But he never told anyone why. Until that dinner a few years back. He finally told someone. He told me. His big brother. So Drew was only 12 years old. And he was playing AAA hockey in Toronto, Canada. A lot of his games were out of town, and my dad would always drive him. However, one night, my dad had an emergency at work and couldn't drive him to the game. It happens. The coach of Drew's team was my dad's best friend, and he offered to drive Drew to and from the game. He always seemed like a nice guy, and my dad clearly trusted him. Never in a million years could we imagine that he would turn out to be a pedophile. Drew was only a child, and his innocence was taken from him that night on the way back from that hockey game. Poor Drew never had the courage to tell anyone about the incident. He felt shame, and he didn't want Dad to feel guilty about what happened. He didn't want Dad to blame himself. It was only many years later when several other players he played with also came forward and spoke about how the coach abused them too. So this is it. I promise to tell your story, Drew. I'm sorry this was the only way I was able to do it. It's not all though. This is not the only promise that I need to keep before this virus does its thing to me. I also promised myself that I would punish the monster that did this to you. So by the end of tonight, I will have kept both promises. And for that, I have this virus to thank. MEM 39, I owe you one. And to Drew, I love you. And you'll always be my little bro. This one's for you.